So okay, Zanda, on your laps, yabo. Then facing forward, yabo.
On your left.
Okay, so okay, when we say that, I'm going to ask you guys to slowly close your eyes. Yabo. It's a line, just trust me in this, yabo. Slowly close your eyes. Yeah. Once you close your eyes, close your eyes. Yeah. Silence, guys, not talking to this process, yeah? Then you please just slowly breathe in. Then you breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Then you go deeper, deep breath. Hold it for 2 seconds. Then breathe out. Okay, then continue breathing the normal breath. You're breathing in. While you can think about what we've said. What are we thinking about what we've said? Keep breathing. Okay? And also think about, because it's easy, as in part of the side at the moment. So as you breathe in, you breathe everything out. Because you that energy, or that anger. Relaxing your shoulders while you're breathing in and out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Think about something for Zona as in bring it back to center with Baulapa at the moment and be present while you keep breathing. Thinking about is or had before Zona, is or now Zona, and you feel blessed about. Appreciate them for 1 second. Keep breathing in and keep breathing out. Okay, so last 3 breaths, 1 strong breath in. Exhale. Strong breath in. Exhale. Strong breath in. Exhale. Okay, you can slowly start to open your eyes. Okay, I want you to be probably wondering why I didn't say on, right? So basically, life is so easy. You need to pull this way, that way. So the process is there to center yourself and be in connection with yourself and be present in the moment. So today I wanted to give you guys tools, because I don't have a lot of time to talk to you guys. So I want to give you as much tools as I possibly can that have worked for me and you guys can take into your life. So meditation is something I do, everything Vic said. So with meditation, you get to forget about the days or you get to plan for the day ahead, and also you get to relax yourself and center yourself in clear thinking and understanding. Most of the time it's connected outside, not inside. So that's the cool thing about the meditation is you get to connect with your true self. So that's the first part of the talk. Second part of the talk, so like I said, the movie is fun. So the guys that live in what's all so when I grew up, you know, businesses, there were many things, a shop, farm, everything. So Kaya was so it's good. So cool, so someone realized my food in the same path as him, because now I'm scared, I know it's going he basically wasn't in a walk, I was okay, once I came down, my mom, so was schooling and I watched it like that. So I feel it came down. Actually, it came down, the ironic thing was, my mom would pull up and it was a phone at the time. So I feel it came down, I feel like guidance, so the guidance, I'm sure Nanya as Uzima, Mamela Uncle so I know it now, but then in my eyes, but that growing anger inside of me. So with the air, I will get into drugs, gangsterism, and I don't know how some of our but back in the day, there used to be much so small, and at the time I was driven by the anger and not understanding who you are as whom so I could tell you, that's not wrong, or mama call you. And from my man, because I'm a mama. So that was the journey for the Langa. I didn't go to school, young ice game, bang almost every day, you know, you look all I don't know why, but that excited me at the time. So that and then I remember the principal at the time, so in 1 week, that was just to be heading in 1 week. So tell me that when you look at the story. and the hours now, it's beaten. So that happened, and the breakthrough for him happened only so I used to play cricket. So the sport, but another sport is just for fun. But I need to win, but I don't know when it's win. So the music car, hey, he's a shorter. He's a chimney. So the timer set me down one day, and there was 30 pounds. People who going in. Yeah, but there was needed. Who do they back? And you'll be at the time. Yeah, so I was in the back. The ends win cricket, the man. Yeah, and Joe Mona up and who joined Jay, but he used to be someone one day. Yeah, and if it was another, it was a better. Now, so obviously say that the way I won't think about it. So I didn't listen to him. Like him, that was equitable, one of the that's money scholarship to Equidad. So I went to sports school, but I think so going there, then I could get anyway. Like I was when I think that change over here. I was in school, yeah. So whether I like it or not, next year if you want to change. So that's how I started to change the lifestyle and change the way we life in Bonanga corner through the isolation of Payana. Being there for Unyaka, I ended up going overseas 3 times. Like Sri Lanka, like India, and that's England. Just in the space of 1 year, just in the space of 1 year. And then it was actually, they told you one. They were, I think 8 awards, now we're 5. Yeah, but I don't know, but it didn't have any time. We used to go to school twice a college. So we just scored, I think, top 10 most expensive school in South Africa. So that time when I liked me a lot, last day I explained to myself. The next year, I was doing a good sports school now. I was in Langa, even a white guy, figure, watching the interview with my son. Yeah, so I went to some college and figure about the test. I failed each other test. I was told later on when I failed each. But they liked me so much and they liked the story someone and I possessed a fun scholarship into the school. Yeah, so I found another school. That school cost almost, I don't know, like 100,000. It's just a term. Yeah, but if you do it. So that's so I was a school. I found, but then we the school. So we're school they do IEB. So IEB is different to government curriculum. IEB is more like international curriculum. So imagine when sports school, it's like 80% sport, 20% academic. So when I'm going to a school, this sport is the other way around. I didn't know no way going to the school. My first school, I was lost in the grade. Yeah, but don't get such exam 10%, 20%, and survive. Yeah, but it's very good sport, man. So la way you got like courage, but even the choice I'm kids because I'm a good sport there. Nobody figures she didn't be down, so and then even on top of the way then it's 19 cricket. Dinner doing 9, which is better than 16, 15. So which is it's an impossible feat no way for that age in the world. I had that team so I can go out with boosted, but I'm on this thing. I'm playing international cricket by the way. We are both for the chair for the guy. I'm going to match for almost the toy one for money $50. No, sorry, $500. Yeah, but you convert it to rands. Money needs to convert money in the layer. So I'm going to get these things there. Yeah. So grade 9, grade 10, grade 11. Money injury. Yeah, but money injury. How will see what we're doing? Yeah. Grade 11, no. Grade 12, yeah. He was cut, by the way. Yeah, but I'm the only one. So we're like, yeah, we come there. Out of the back, talk about like a mile stretch, so now I will see it, I will come see the winter of the winter of grade 10, yeah, the winter of grade 10, let's have a sip of then how the moment I can remember the most is very I was obviously like some operation and I got sinking in the way. I was like feel about okay. That's the key is better and Flamenco. Feel damn young, give me up. Then obviously I don't know if you guys have ever looked into I said the Flamenco. I'm torn and immediately just felt something and it was the realization of like Just like that, and I didn't need any confirmation. Now, almost obviously, if I forget about how's about that, and you can just tell the energy, fine. But I'm on the powerful way, but they go in there, but you will not get it, you know. So, so, yeah, I mean, I'm here, school ready back to police school. Not forget there, you need them, man. I'm going to lead straight, you know, like 2 hours, and you don't by level. Everybody get out by one, what's down and say, hey, don't be good, no. Sure. Hey, no, man, I'm not going to be good, yeah, and also, in my mind, I'm thinking the World Cup, but yeah, sure. Again, remember I said about going on motion, I didn't think about lessons again about change. Again, same situation happened, Kapina. The situation you since you work sport together, so and for school, for example, time I went to Vezi, I was small, like classing. I was sport, I have to go to school and work classing. Hey, I'm this kid. More, but I'm moving the class here, come on, 30%. No, man. You know, I always say that like average of Japan, over 80, 90, so you can imagine, I love way back, I'm supposed to ban where to I want to put back, I'm calling someone, now, 1 man, you know. Oh, I need to push out. So, you know, you can't say 10, though. So, I push out last time into grade 11. I don't know when I'm playing, I can't even say so I always make music, I always do clothing, always ways the art, yeah, but I never focused on them, like create again, that was my main priority, I feel. So that's cutting Kelly Pants, catchies, I go for almost 6 months. I did everything I could do in Kelly Pants, yeah, boy, I know, I'm gonna have. So the leads didn't draw and see, they just keep me on the I'm occupied, got to do, did photography, almost always self-taught. So another thing that was helpful was responding at the right time because book 11 that applied. So I remember saying let's go to something and basically the back door because that figure that test on the end. So for a change, you know, I got confidence because that except in 4 varsities. Yeah, because now you start from 40% to 60% to because I think every job was like 75, I think, around there. So for you know, that was even crazy because a car is not about to 50% and who. So for a change now, that changed like even the culture as a car, but no man. I couldn't accept it at 50% and 40%. You can always push for harder. And also understanding about the way it's a process. I was smart to do. Because okay, when I come a dome now, like I dome and if you are anyway, don't whisper. Only to understand about the way it's all about time. Because like especially I'm quite extra classes, so I did all of those things to try and catch up. Yeah, I was smart, which retaining knowledge. So when I set up for cities, then I chose to stand up university. When I'm stand up university, I still play cricket, but not the same energy that I created. Because now what had happened also since the last time also was I realized when by this sport you're forced to buy even internal process. Like the process like part of this sport, like everyone else police buying the only foundations for a reason. Foundation does the social work for them, but but only when they can. And it's all about time schedule. Like about phone, the time schedule. How busy off season? How busy on season? So it's always moving around. Like we play international sports. I off season overseas, we're on season, we're like shift. So you never have time to do anything. Then I sat down myself and I asked myself about what do I want to do in life? I'm multi-talented, but what is the thing that ties everything together? And the value for it was firstly, I love Madam that I can't deny the way. I love Madam I love seeing them succeed, but I love seeing them understanding but they can always do more than what they think they're doing, So that was the first value. The second value was always giving back, like lift as you rise. I feel like even at this sport, like I always thought about so that's where they say fans or warriors on the mind. It's like then a thing happened also just like side backstory. While we down and then I want to help these kids but I can't be easy. Every time they boo one. I'm being serious. I'm I hate this sport. So every time it's another way, I'm here, another way, every day. So that's why we've been doing this for them, is to add value to you guys' life, and the man of each day. Because now I'm Asian bullying, I said, I'm this bullying. I was feeling private, but it's a way outside the tent, you're calling it a baby show. but that's the way I was in the time. So don't be bothered with myself. Who like life when it's pillar, you know, and you can't really be in tune with yourself and what you want, that's also fine. But once you move on to the next stage, it's okay that so I graduated last year, by the way. I got a political science degree. So it was appreciable. So what is the honor from political science? And then, political science, you have to read a lot. So you know how to So for you to pass in political science, subbodies of sociology, philosophy, in one term, you know. So one alone is who's but no. So that was it's all about the habit members who was of food and you know about food and so what's the famous school you know I decide once again. So could school, could create, could art. So so I was like, hey, I'm not going to follow 7 years. I go like play political science, not because I'm going to, but I don't want to be tied up to give my whole self. So we school up about for music academy. They teach music. So okay, my neighbor school to enroll, but. It's a familiar now. And we are in like playing in the out and moving out, we know each other going to Langa. And figuring hey, and it's fun. I'm not all up in him. Come say this. Hey, you feel and come talk with Langa. I got slow almost like Bunny, so it's done now. I can't see whom they go and so one day like fighting when I West, I'm going to be part of the fight for West and at home. So we are getting into depth. Basically the whole premise of being a banner was I just felt I was unsupported through each and every we are going to figure out this in Guam. And for this once in my life, like when I support the art. Because we create things together, some support that another about clearing and stuff and getting into the arts, creativity and stuff. You're not in that easy, because there's so many opportunities and platforms to do what you want to do. So, okay, sure, no, we're backing you for just sitting art or however agreement is. So when the agreement got broken, then I put up being someone, imagine a Zange akusha money from school fees in the year. I mean, before 11, okay, 9. You know, so if I can count that money, even if I see it was for free to me to get, you know. So I expected those to be there for me a bit more and trust, but no man, everything of his that he has done to this point. We is very clear, so long story short, that's really old. Okay, I'm still old. Like you cousin So I would like to you guys for 4 months I was depressed. Depressed in a way of like direction for a while. You know, you start to know we shortcuts. You wait here for the room. Hey, so now I'm serious enough for 3 months. I need to put a car, and funny, not funny, but like you know, also that opened my mind up. A car was also toilet and depth, everything inside the house. For once, I had to live like in a communal setting where your man and toilets are like yeah, way like and then I there's car toilet. So we yes. Even the but anyway, once the water home, and in that moment also I feel that was a happy experience that way back. Because I feel like now I'm going to understand the abantu bahlala in a deeper sense. Because this is good learning, I understand, but I understand the lifestyle every day, so that really also now opened my eyes to connecting now about an experience that I actually live. So what's the other show? What's fine? What's fine? C'est James Bay, il est sur le Langa, so it's around Nalapon, so they were each by the Fulabandu, our experience at 3 years. And now I experience 3 years. But I knew about my passion for the industry, there was like a restaurant basically, tourism, so I love Louis. So I am a figure. Like if I could boss, I come manage, because manager, but I don't manage.
After this period.
So I feel response, I took my way through the money opportunity to sell the savings. I said there was a span, no savings, you would earn about 50,000. Because so how it works is if the brand is very hard, so if you really want to get like Coke, cost like 40 rand. So exactly. So who day one like really one order starter main need rings around Yongolumio. So you're going to lose a banana and an average in million one is like 2,000 rand. But 2,000 rand, if you man like 10%, plus it depends if you man, plus income basic. So on a good month you can earn 15, 20, 50,000 if you get hard enough. So if you man, life started moving up there and in a good flow. But again, so on savings are the reason why I wasn't making 50,000 since I'm 15 or 20 because it's fun. That's the thing why you know it's a toilet, there was a toilet is fun. It's like you can feel it, don't feel it, must not and I will play you guys can be later. Voice notes happens this so let's figure. I think you are like you're record. So that's my lifestyle. Then Mobile way became because I felt like I was pulling on both sides and full about up, I want to be a fully Mali, but at the same time like so as luck would have it, the except that's got some rule for this semester about okay, no man, I need to make a decision and simply because that's what I was 7 to 4 because we are planning from 9 until 6 basically. Meaning she's scared. So now we're sitting at night time and this is immediately spans and she's order. So na first week is span, the second one show and then no mom said call it out, I want to show but not quite, but get please in a way. So that's why I did happen in Challenge. I made the School of Music and I'm in the process right now of building a studio sound with music, videography, photography. What else do? We do clothing, we do brand marketing. So if we personality, we do that for you. We have more people, improvise it, find a niche for you. So that's the company that I'm basically working towards at the moment. So that's the whole narrative story of Villa and I'm challenging. And I'm doing what I'm doing today is that I feel like I'm not but cricket I can't be talking about that. If you say it's a new chapter, I'm starting afresh, a new dream, and this year I've got like a concept called a rand and a dream. So rand is the lowest like currency coin that we have. South Africa, 10 cents, but that's the lowest currency that we have. So in exchange of what I'm doing is I'm basically taking my lowest part of my life, but I'm trying my hardest to turn it into a dream. And I feel like so long the uppers and the tricks, you guys are in tough situations. So in the end, it basically really resembles difficulty, resembles struggle. Because the Mali must, in a crash, in the street, but hey, the Mali, we're going to for the Mali. So now, that's kind of like what the rand represents. It's the only which is money being up on the face as time goes on. Mama can't give Mali, for the equipment, Mali takes your record apart. It happens as a way, so that's the rand part. And the dream part is basically now living my dream every day. It's saying it's awesome. So that's my inspiration to you guys is and the only way to keep going is to find that value within yourself, and we as lifunayo on ourselves and understanding, but life is tough, it's always difficult. So it's a flawed for just 2 minutes, 3 minutes, who felt like moved by the conduct of animation in this process. You guys have the floor for now. Any questions? Questions, statements?
Of course, question. But what I like with him, he graduates. Yase Stellenbosch University. Stellenbosch, very expensive Stellenbosch. If you depend on and the tuition, your parents will pay about plus minus 100,000. 100,000, slightly more. So 100,000. So so that means plus minus 130,000. So that is how much we pay. It is very expensive. So we are motivated position at this point in time. You must never give up. You never give up. Number the odds is needed where against him because I can't give up. When someone else, because in mistaken, especially you, some are right there. Some are right easy, but the negative. Yes, but the bad situation now was in the West, but when you didn't do that, that is why I allowed you to come to the class and motivate the learners. No matter from somebody who's young like you, because sometimes when I see Katina, where's the 80s, it's not, oh, I you are closer to your age group, but get
I just wrote the takeaways is E5, but you guys to take with, and also you guys to link and story some if you live there. So the first one is turn your pain into champagne. So like a chicken is pain yabo, mine are going against a West situation yabo. Sama uchi you can something beautiful. So I said champagne yabo, but much of I do. And then the second one is take nothing for granted, So one situation of you is always a positive. I promise you, wouldn't see my partner or one guy who will hurt you take, but there's always a positive in every situation. So if you're like, the reason why I'm meditating with you guys, in JR, I'm talking along, I meditate, because those group of emotions Italian, you relax and make a sound decision of how to move forward. So if you're not going to try that, then Paul, you might feel warm, whatever calms you down, then make a sound decision. Just go away and move, Martin. You understand? That's what priorities are. But like with life in priorities at times, I'm priorities there too. So you put all up on the you priority. So the same way I said, you knew exactly what to do. It's the same way. I told me, send out a tea, I couldn't say what's going on, it's to say about Kaleo, I took you only one. You can always do something else on your spare time, but prioritizing that's the way to get forward quicker. Then, and you need to build and break a day. So most of the time, thina sijonga into ekugqibeleni asiqali apha umntu uyaqhwisa because eyibona yho kude xa izongani bani. Again, same with me. I never knew isikolo, understand isikolo, but once I got into the rhythm, I knew uba le nto it's all about practice. Every day we practice, ngafuna test so better. Day 1, chapter 1, day 2, chapter 2, you know what I'm saying? We break it down into steps to Zofika Payana. So I like this saying because the building in in a dana as 1, 2, 3, 4, however many is dana. But instead of see one person so kind of 3, young building. So instead of see one, so step by step by step. The last one is collaboration. This one is very important. Most of you guys are in one class up. If you are not known, let's say if you are known and I'm supporting the guy, it becomes successful. You understand? Same thing happens if we business owner and the business idea from the years. These are the consumers. The best way, you listen at the 5 minutes, who's on the front, the pitch idea, but what she's laughing or he's laughing at, you can't do it, not even a bad way. Because sometimes when we check out the idea, we verify. Because if you comedian, I like that most and coherent. So sometimes these new jokes, it's actually good for you because you're like, that's what I want to do. Yeah, well, so again, collaboration works in so many different ways. We started a long time ago through collaboration. Yeah, well, that's how we became friends. So now, you guys, it's people up, and as I know, do you know why we have the guys, collaboration and just creating in a way. So Langa, in the middle of all so first and foremost, mostly first welcome some Tamagi and Achana. So but we are fully monitoring any team and some opportunities. I think being Langa, the first case of my opportunity I think in the same way, sir. Yeah, well, not about team that's good enough, but I think we didn't realize the magnitude of the MC Manal. Yeah, and the immediate thought was, you have alarm. And for the many mistake of alarm, there was it possible alarm because then I have alarm, I know, the political situation about being Umdu who's played. It's in 19, I've played Vezi sports, I've traveled the world in sports. I've been to the also the coaches, myself, training, fair, I got fair, unfair to get. So the moment we be realistic now, you know exactly why it's a sport. Boom, it's not alone because nobody will receive kind phase because I knew about sending so I think we believe with the moment for the first team especially. You know, I don't go to much than 11 best player. But if the team in United, you call a lot of team in the fight team. Nobody else, nobody win. Practice with the table on so what's the banner song and I don't spirit after any team, after any belief, I mean, what a shame, and there can I Otamani, you must do the talent, I said, I'm chilling Kulana, you like to talk on, I don't know what everything. So the fighter, now the time to come out, we need to get here. The rewards is super boom, so the least we can do it in the same motion. Yeah, but don't forget about it, make sure you just say thank you to our band. Yeah, but so I think, but that's what
a true industry catalyst, a doer of almost manic proportions. People like this are the glue that keeps scenes together and growing. And I look forward to the launch of your EP and the documentary is also
Next slide.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Yeah, usually I speak a lot, you know. But what I realized is it's easy to speak when you're speaking on behalf of other people. When you must speak about yourself, like it becomes a bit tough, you know. And I don't want to be deep, but I don't know how to lie at the same time. Yeah, well, I'm someone who wears my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, well, and this last Thursday, yeah, well, I broke down for the first time, I think, in almost like 2 years or something. And yeah, you know, and yeah, it was a crazy moment, you know, like not being, you know, eye to eye with your parents, you know, and both of them are alive, but there's no relationship with them. So I'm someone who I've got a degree at Stellenbosch University through political science. I'm someone who's played AC under 19 at a young age. And, you know, with these accomplishments, people look at you on the outside and they think like, this guy's figured out. But to be honest, like, I don't, you know. This whole time I've been doing these things to try and please people who were never there for me. And it happens to my parents. And I'm saying all of this to say that this is the first time that I ever felt like at home. Yeah, well, it's the first time that I felt like I belong somewhere, you know, and with all my accomplishments, being overseas and everything, this is the first thing that I'm actually proud of in my whole life. Yeah, well. And I've already spoken to my co-creators in their event, so now I want to say to the staff, the Foster, you know, funny story with the Foster is, you know, I know Hotman for a long time, and he can ask him, probably like, even 5 years ago, I came to him with like songs, the Foster, and it was so bad, you know, but I just loved how he kept telling me, but yeah, I'm fit, you know? You know, and even coming here, you know, I've always like, I didn't have a father figure. So every time I meet like men in my life who I model, I really, you know, value their word. And the first time I remember we had a meeting here, and for the first time, you approved.
Yeah.
Wow, you got this, you know. And he's a tough guy to please, so that was wonderful. Thank you, the Foster. Sister Delicious, you know. Thank you so much. Like, you know, sometimes like you might be sitting in the front desk, you don't think we acknowledge you, but every time we're speaking up, like, like it's always about you. You are the glue. Yeah, but you are the manager. And thank you so much for always smiling and making us feel like we are at home, because we really are at home. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And Valentino, we didn't really get a chance to spend a lot of time with you, but I'm so happy that we shared a moment together when we did the meditation. And that was powerful. I think everyone has a separate story as what that did for them, but I want to say to you that really pivoted my life in a very beautiful direction, and I appreciate you for that. Thank you. And then the end. I think, like, you know, teaching entrepreneurship to artists is not easy, because we work with the heart and not something with our pockets, you know. So I thank you so much for bearing with us and always agreeing with us and taking us through the right path. Like, I think for me, I came here to try and produce, but I actually came here and got so much more, and entrepreneurship was one of those things. And I thank you for affirming the stuff that I knew and teaching me stuff I didn't know. I thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yes. And yeah, pushing P, you know. Yeah, pushing P. If I was to be honest with you, like, if I had money in this world, I'd invest it in you. I would pay you to work for me. I promise you. I've never seen someone. You're like, every meeting we've had with you, even if I come back with the same thing I came back last time, you have the same energy, the same, like,
you know, like the way you email me, like, I don't know, like for me, small things matter. Like, I appreciate that. Like, you didn't treat me as a student or just another guy. You treated me like a business, you know? And that for me, like, meant so, so much. And I'm thankful for that. Thank you so much, Prashant. I appreciate that. And yeah, good man. Masterly, like, Futi, and I speak to you, Nabanya, you guys like are the background staff, yeah, but you're making sure isn't it, that we don't see work and they're good. I thank you so much, Futi. Like when I come in here and you greet me, you know, and Master has a tendency, guys, when I come in, he watches me, yeah, but before I even ring the bell. I'm like, "Say nice." And then he's like, you're nagbona, sir, nagbona. So, Master, thank you so much, Puti, and I really appreciate you. And I had an event, yeah, which was like a breaking event for me. I did a documentary and I did a screening at Betha House, yeah, and a day before the event, I realized that I couldn't afford to buy food, yeah, or to buy the in-house catering food for the event. So now imagine calling people for an hour and you can't even feed them, yeah, So whoever put MK, I don't know if he's around, put MK, not no master. We're here in the morning of that day on short notice. Grating cheese, tomato, and he gave me like candy boxes and when I was there, I really felt like, yo, Bridget has my back, you know, because I was like, if I wasn't here, what would have I done, you know? So, Master, like that meant the world to me. Thank you so much, man. And to you, Rose, like, again, you're the silent warrior, you always just like, navigating around. But like from the conversations we've had and the amount of research and the amount of work and the questionnaires that are long, but doing those things, like for someone who understands like program building and stuff, that means a lot because you're spending all this time to make sure the next individual gets more out of already what we think is perfect. So we thank you guys for the hours you put in, and we might not know what it is, but I'm definitely thankful for that, and you deserve a break, you know? Thank you so much, Rose. Appreciate you. That's it. I think if there's anyone in this room that I've annoyed the most, is that guy. No say meeting in his home and him because also I would email him, put him that's 7 or 9. He's gonna say to me, yes, I come at 9. If it's in fair to be busy, so, but again, it's like as busy as you are, Puti, you always make time. You're always there to make sure, like, you know, and with the artist, like for me, he's the last point for your artist. He teaches you how to sell yourself, how to put yourself forward, how to like, yo, like that guy is like, you that cherry on top. Yeah, we take care of Superman. And just to rewind quickly, Kev. Yo, say like Kev, like, yo, like guys, y'all don't understand. Like, I threw Kev like, I don't know how many songs. I was like, yo, Kev, can you mix this for me? And then Kev was like, how many songs? You know when you shy to tell how many songs? I'm like, nah, just a few. And what I love the most with Kev is like, he will send me an email and then WhatsApp me and then call me. But it's all about my music. And I feel like, you know, as the artist, not being supported, when someone does that for you, like that changes your whole, like just life. Yeah, we are cool and knowing there's someone we can trust. So Kev, like, I know it's not just me. There's so many guys you've helped here musically. Yeah. Thank you so much for just being the guy you are, man. You're a legend. Like, you know, I feel like, Kev, you're even my teacher, you're my friend, you know, like, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. And to close off, that's 3, and to the rest of the guys. Oh, Tammy's here. Nobody's here. Oh, my word. Nobody. You saved my life. Thank you so much for the conversations. There was times when I wanted to quit, you know, I'll just speak to you and you just be like, dude, you know, you're so talented. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Naman. You're an angel and your place here exists. Please keep coming and helping other people as well. Tammy, thank you for teaching us life is not that serious. Thank you for teaching us life is not that serious. Thank you. Life is all improv and we are improving all the way. Thank you so much. That's 3. Finally, thank you so much, that's 3. Like, you were with us since day 1, making us feel welcome. And by the way, I almost didn't come to the school because I felt like this school was for DJs. That guy convinced me during an interview. He was like, man, come. There's a place for you here. And I'll never forget that interaction we had. And go sit us my door, I can't forget about you, yabo. I never tell you as easily, but like I had problems with the car and stuff, yabo. And the issues were so deep to a point where like there's a point where I didn't even eat, yabo. And then my door would steal food from me. I was scared. I low key. Yeah, everywhere. Last is new. But yeah, also now I recognize you so much. Just giving me advice and wisdom and stuff. And go, see, man, you're a true mother, and I appreciate you so much now. And to us, guys, if we drop the ball now, it's on us, yeah, bro. We got this, man. Thank you so much. I was going to ask, man, but now it's a statement. We are the best class in Bridges. Now we're getting tired of making music. Luckily for us, we had an actual sky in the class. Like literally a sky. Whenever a rest was needed, we took a gaze at the stars, played Biggie. Sky is the limit if you can. Oh, just so you guys know why I didn't perform, but okay. We also had Bridges Explorer, and yes, this guy founded the concept that was later used by DSTV Explorer. If you wanted a poetry, it was there. If you wanted dramatic performance, it was there. If you wanted kind of the choirs, it was there. If you wanted an ebook, it was there. So we were covered and everything was on the house, paid by In our class, we had a wise man who spoke with the tongue of a preacher. Yase in the Langa, Mamela. He has a heart that only knows how to give. A very generous man. So, we're the first class to blow up on TikTok. Other classes were trying. Tina, so sisi ke abajayivisa ngengane nabasifuni miss skills over politics. Give her the decks and uzagcwalisela ngomculo umalathaza Okay, I know. It can't all be peaches and cream. Yeah, but we fought a lot every day. This morning, backstage. Okay, but of course. And on top of this already existing chaos, this guy thought that we needed a soundtrack to further highlight the chaos. I don't know who showed him how to connect his computer station in Klasini to the room speakers. But damn, he became the resident DJ SLM in the blink of an eye. I was never the reach. I don't reach like, It's this time, while we're having a blast, it's mandatory for Makhwalas to walk in. This guy, talent is in 2050, but it dress code yakhe. It's a couple of brown cash. Yeah, bro. Like this call is gonna 9. Don't you feel 10 every day, consistently. When it comes to this guy, rules aren't meant to be broken. Actually, rules are meant to be broken. Oh yeah. And if I like it, rules. Imagine being in a class with someone featured in the Bible. And one thing that we all didn't know about Abraham was Abraham called no yes. And if you want to hear how heaven sounds like, hang around until the closing and you will hear what Owens in heaven are vibing to.
goes, are we not the greatest class to ever grace British?
Why not?
Okay. Okay. I'll continue. Well, I remember us being at the Sanders house somewhere in the forest. I think it was called Black People Don't Live Here Avenue or something close to that. But that's besides the point. Yeah, well. During that day, we emphasized it was called dress professionally, you know, typical chat. Yeah, well. One person agreed so much, you'd think about she would champion that the whole time. Hey, we got to class. God damn. Every day, they were attending a fashion week. Thank you, Amash, thank you for informing us that we all need to change our wardrobes. Message received, not relax, I won't. And lastly, but definitely not the least, we always forget about the stitches in our clothes or even care to wonder how they get there. Even though they keep our whole outfit together. Imagine going to a tailor and getting elite chocolate every day. Well, we got that every day for 6 months and go sing in the bush. Sister Rita, are we not the greatest class to ever grace the bridges? Okay. I will leave the final deliberation to the crowd. You guys can decide. And no one in Libala. This person has more ideas than Richard Branson, Steve Jobs, Kanye West, and Elon Musk combined. If you have a problem, tell him and see him fix it for you in real time. If you want to meet this guy, he has a bald head, he thinks he's Tupac. And apparently today, he's speaking at an event called the 10 Over. If you're shy on higher, and before I forget, to Stallion, Lucia. I won't get into their personal lives, but I will mention them for us to realize our privilege. If you wake up every day doing what you love, you're blessed. While you do that every day, understand that there's someone out there that will kill to be in your position. Every loss is an opportunity to learn. With every victory comes great responsibility. To our fallen soldiers, Ustali and Lucia, we send you love, support, and an open line of communication. We love you guys, we miss you guys. To my fellow co-creators, I challenge you guys to find a balance between reality and dreams. The dream is for all of us to get support. The dream is for all of us to be the best. The dream is for all of us to buy our moms a house. The dream is for all of us to prove the naysayers wrong. The dream is for all of us to be pioneers. The dream is for all of us to rock the biggest stages. But the reality is, we don't have support. The reality is, we are not the best right now. The reality is, we can't buy our moms a house right now. The reality is, our naysayers are right now. The reality is, we are not pioneers right now. We actually are, society hasn't caught up to us. The reality is, we haven't rocked the biggest stages. I say that to say, a dream becomes a reality when you open your eyes. Okay, things got very tense very quickly. Seeing some people are crying, so let's go back to the fun. That was deep, but something that's really deep beyond that is that this is a deep place. A place that enables you to dig deep and find yourself. A place that doesn't rely on the material structure, but on people in the structure. A psych ward for creatives. If you ask me, being a businessman is tough to explain creativity in words. It's even hard to find a formula in creativity. So to the crazy people that decided to build Ibridges, a thank you is an understatement. You guys are legends. And to the sponsors and donors, stop lying to people and saying you're investing in our music. You are doing more than that. The music is just a byproduct. You guys are paying for our mental health. You guys are investing in growing a healthier tomorrow. You guys are investing in a real home that most of us have never had. You guys are helping humans to be better humans, not artists. We were born creative. We were not born with skills to handle the pressures of this world. On behalf of all the co-creators that have walked in these premises, we thank you so much and we inspire you in saying, we inspire you in saying, your return on investment is a full-fledged human. Is a full-fledged human that will affect many lives using the tools that you pay for. We beg and we plead you to do the same for the future that's about to come to Bridges. I thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Wana sekas, ekseme bro, bata bakwas, bata bandas, aibo chan, bantatela panty mos.